Alright, sorry, waiting for the music to start. I am Ben, host of Acts of Fury, and this is episode 2. Right now we have Mayhem playing Freezing Moon. It's one of my favorite songs by them, and I chose to play Mayhem because I wanted to talk second episode, my tribute to all my favorite dead rock stars, and Mayhem is perfect because they have two of them. My first one that I want to pay tribute to was the vocalist for Mayhem, who was absolutely great. I believe they didn't find a good vocalist after Mayhem, or after Dead killed himself. But I think the story behind Dead is really interesting, and anyone that knows anything about black metal knows this story, and it's a great story. And the story behind Dead's death is that he was in his apartment, and I don't know what led him to it, but he was just like a out of character guy. He always thought like he was in the next world, and one day he just took a knife, he cut his wrist open and just let it bleed for a while. And that's not what killed him. What killed him was his shotgun right there. Blew his brains out. And it's actually the cover for one of their albums. It's him like lying like head down. This whole part of his head gone. His brain is like right there, like lying next to him. It's actually a great album. And that's how Dead died. And the second rock star that's dead that I want to pay tribute to is Euronymous. I really don't want to, but he's in Mayhem, so I kind of have to. And he was a good guitarist, but I think he was a douchebag. Just because he was just a money whore, and he stole money from Varg and everyone that was on his label, and he had to take loans from his mom to keep this Helvet running. But I won't bash him too much because he was a cool guy. And let's see, what can I say about Euronymous? His death was pretty cool. He died actually by the hand of Varg Vikernes. And his death is, Varg went to his apartment and came up because he had like a contract and he wanted it signed. And Euronymous was already thinking of killing Varg I used to know the reasons when I was like really into it, but a few hits to the heads and I'm losing my memory. I think the reason behind it, I'm not sure. I won't try and explain, but he wanted to kill Varg. Varg knew about it, so he was ready to kill Euronymous to defend himself. So right now, there's already some tension between the two. And Euronymous made the first move by trying to get a knife, but Varg pulled one first. Got him right through the head. He said he had to use his leg to get the blade out. And now Varg's in jail. And next, it'll be a short preview or tribute because I don't have that much time left. But next, rockstar to pay tribute to, Dimebag Darrell. You knew it was coming. I love him. Dime. He was just complete inspiration. I mean, he was a great guy. Everyone that he was in a band with, everyone that just knew him, loved him. And his guitar solos are legendary. I mean, there's nothing that can come close. I mean, Zakk Wylde, you're pretty close. You're almost there. But no, you're not Dimebag. Sorry, Zakk. I like your work. I'm not bashing. I'm just saying you're not Dime. And you guys look alike, so You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all just love. I'm not trying to bash you. But Dimebag, Pantera, one of my favorite bands. I love Pantera. I grew up with that. But I guess that's enough for my Dead Rock Star tribute. And now on to my video game section. I got some platform games. One for Xbox, one for PS2. First one I'll start out with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It's a great story. The main story is there's Sith Lord Malak is trying to take over the world. You are a soldier in the Republic. You crash with a Jedi, and then you find out you are a Jedi. And then as the story unravels, you find out other stuff. I'm not gonna ruin it because it really is a great story. And it's really like dependent on you and your actions to see how the game will play out, because there's a bunch of side quests, and like your character, you get to pick what your character says. So depending on what you say and the actions you do, you can either be Red Saber or Blue Saber. And it's just a great game. It's turn-based, so the action does get a little stale sometimes. Just because, like, it's just like, use this attack. You're not too involved in it. But it's more the story that gets you, so overall, it is a great game. And the second one that came out in the series, I'd get it only if you really want to, because it's basically a really bad rip-off of it, because the story's nowhere near as good, and it's a follow-up of it. And the graphics are better, there's more, like, robes and stuff, and more, like, hilt colors and stuff, but other than that, it's really not as good. But second video game I want to talk about, Guitar Hero, the whole series. First one, flawed with the hammer-ons, but it's still alright. Second one, legendary. I love it. I still play it all the time. Third one, cool. Guitar Hero Encore Rock the 80s. It's not really that good. It's got 3 good songs. And then, third one, Legends of Rock. I forgot what it was called for a minute, sorry. That's a great one. The hammer-ons and hammer-ons are easier to pull off, but they really stepped up expert and hard and medium. Like, it got a lot tougher than 2. It really improves your chops. But I definitely recommend it for anyone that just loves, like, heavy music and loves just, like, playing guitar and stuff. And it's like anyone that wants the feeling of, like, playing guitar but, like, maybe can't afford a real guitar, or even you just like the feeling of guitar, so you want to play it. So I recommend it to anyone. It's a great game. And I recommend getting the second one if you're just starting, because it's easier. And that's the cycle. That means my time is up. Please leave me some comments down below. And subscribe, comment, rate, feedback, the basic stuff. And I still need a logo. So all you with computers, and well, obviously if you computers are watching this, but if you're good with Paint and GIMP or whatever, send me a logo. You have spots on my show waiting for you. I'll pay tribute to you all the time. You'll be mentioned frequently. But yeah, let me know, and I will see you back in episode 3. Goodbye.